was very excited to participate in this year's Pint of Science Festival in Nottingham. After sending along my artist information, I was paired with Jessica Streets, who is a postdoctoral research associate from the University of Nottingham. We met for a morning to connect and just discuss each other's ideas and kind of the work that we did. And Jessica is a green chemist, and her work explores sustainability on the scale of atoms. We spoke lots about different things, her work and my work, and I went back into the studio with a notebook brimming with ideas to kind of take apart and digest. I did some of my own extra research into Jessica's area of study and became particularly interested in the principles of green chemistry. The areas that particularly captivated me were the desire for a cyclic economy for chemical reactions, opposed to a linear model where waste products are created. Also, the principle of using plant-based raw materials as a starting point for chemical reactions, which is far preferable to oils or gases, say, due to the ease of their regeneration and their carbon dioxide zapping credentials. Furthermore, green chemistry exists to protect and aid the planet for future generations, which is an area of particular interest for me and my nature-inspired artwork. And I guess on a more grounding level, I was inspired by Jessica's primary job, of taking tiny atoms and building new things with them. We shared many mind-blowing moments together of appreciation, such as the concept that all elements on Earth were created in star formations and that we are quite literally made of stardust, which is an idea that shaped my ceramic work for quite a lot of time now. So after many musings of these ideas, I was walking through Sherwood Forest when the idea of a green man came to me. So green men motifs have cropped up in artwork and architecture all across history, with the first ever motif found dating back to 400 AD. Green men are associated with the cyclic shape of life, death and rebirth in nature. And I've come to regard them as guardians and celebrants of nature and the natural world. They play a particular part in May Day and in Beltane celebrations, which, of course, that was this week. And the green man motif generally comprises of a face with leaves growing out of the mouth and quite often acorns or other woodland materials decorating the face. I decided that the idea of a green woman, of green chemistry, with the gender change from a man to a woman as an appreciative nod to Jessica's work, could be a fascinating vehicle to explore for the exhibition. So I set to work to create a drawing of my green lady and included references to chemistry and atoms and particularly the principles of green chemistry and Jessica's work. I fused images of my own ceramic artwork into the images, such as drawings of my ceramic stag beetles and bees, and I enjoyed playing with Jessica's work of building particles from scratch with atoms in my drawing by building an image made from many individual illustrative components, kind of in the same way. I wanted the drawing to have a swirling dynamism to root back to our origins in star formations. And I guess the more I worked, the more little parallels were revealed to me between our areas of study. I guess in particular the ideas of a cyclic economy and the celebration and preference for organic materials as starting points. Within the final piece, the idea of a green guardian resonates strongly with our mission to promote atomic stewardship on our Earth, thus an evolved form of the original green man figurehead. So this experience has both been fascinating and inspiring. And I guess my next move would be to explore the possibility of making the green woman out of clay, perhaps as a wall piece.